Hello everyone, this morning we're coming to you from the Gabba. You join us for this T20 match between the Rajasthan Ravens and the Kolkata Kits. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for the...
Just as you'd expect, really. It's good conditions for batting, and I'm sure neither captain would have had any hesitation in choosing to bat first.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
They've got their timing all wrong. Nothing to worry about for the first ball of the innings.
Yeah.
There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this. Game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Some adjustments to the field.
Wait.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Waiting.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler. Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Keeper.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Edge. What a ball. Big shout. Bolt, the pace bowler. Coming into the attack.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Big edge.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. No interest in that one from the batter. Bolts will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yeah.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. One...
Samson, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Nice bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Super shot.
Samson says thank you. It was a gift and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
11 runs added there. The Royals are 1 for 32. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Brilliant diving stop.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep.
A lovely drive square.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep. Go!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Beaten on the drive. There's trouble here. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Yes.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Super shot that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Drives and misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Oh! Bowling!
A little late on that. No runs scored.
12 runs added there. The Royals are 1 for 61. The Knight Riders are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle. Nicely played.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That was...
One good ball to win it now. They need 2 sixes to win. Just need to put the ball in a good area, make it difficult to score. Great shot.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this T20 match between Bangalore and the Kolkata Kits. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the dashing David Gower.
Hi, Mike. The Night Riders set to bowl first on a tricky batting wicket. Early doors, the bowlers will fancy the opportunity to get some early breakthroughs and get into the middle order.
Russell has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
Yep.
Loud appeal. Out! A fantastic catch by the keeper, diving away.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the bat.
Well, you never knew which...
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Colombo Park Oval. You join us for this T20 between the Hyderabad Phoenix and the Kolkata Kits. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. The Night Riders will know there's something in it for the bowlers early, but batting first seems to be something captains are always inclined to do to get runs on the board.
Cummins has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Wait.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. A couple on offer here.
Very nice running there, nothing too fancy, just good solid running to get things started.
Yep. Keep us in.
There'll be one run here for them. Over. The Night Riders are 1 for 3. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
We're on.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Found the gap with ease, wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Cummins, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yeah, good bowling.
Just need to settle down. timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. We're live this morning from Colombo Park Oval. Good morning and welcome.
The away side win the toss and they'll have a bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between Australia and England. Please
Right,
welcome the
so we're
players.
ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Couldn't get it through the field.
They've got their timing all wrong. Nothing to worry about for the first ball of the innings.
There'll be runs here. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
The over ends with no change to the scoring. After some superb bowling, it looks tough to find ways of getting the ball away. Green coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Still honing in on their lines, the batter happy to let it go through.
Wait. Finds the... fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball. A little bit of wobble on that ball as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
England weren't given much of an opportunity, a very tidy over.
Wait in.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Quick onto that in the infield.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yes.
Milan got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
Umpire signals wide, such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Great shot, at least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
No interest in that one from the batter. Cummins will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. Bowler is confident on this one.
Wait.
Loud shout.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yeah.
Finds the edge.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
A good contest here at the moment. Four off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Hazelwood coming back into the attack. Beaten on the drive.
It was the right shot in the end, but didn't get the timing right to get it away.
Drives and misses everything.
Hazelwood with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Right out of the middle.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Well, that was just a super shot. Plays a straight one and it's raced to the boundary. Beautiful on drive.
There's a chance if this hits.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Waiting.
Chance to run 2.
Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the stumps. Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Out! What a catch!
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Bowling.
Just need... to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yes.
Really aggressive, but a complete miss. Trouble. Oh, gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
A little late on that, no run scored.
England seem happy to take 2 runs off that over. It's 4 for 72.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple. As you like inside the ring.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce. Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there. Very full, spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a... wicket to make it an excellent one. Solid defence, very compact.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Gets off zero with that shot. That'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yep.
Could that be out? Looks so.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. That's the over. England are 5 for 74. Start back on now.
The attack for Australia.
Yeah.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Got right in behind it.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Yes.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot, gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Wait. Yes.
There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. Well-directed short ball sways out of the way. Just threw the shot too early.
No shot offered. The end of a very precise over of bowling. No runs come from it.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Yes.
Edge! What a ball!
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Let's see if they can get the ball up in... to the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Stark just needs to continue finding good spots now.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep, yep. No.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Yes.
Misses everything.
Yep, yep. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run-out in the first place.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Going with spin now.
Spinner is coming on to bowl.
Yep.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
No.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yes.
That's just outrageous.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yes. Wow.
They'd look for a couple here.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
A ball. Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Chance!
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Gone right through the defences.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The new batsman at number 9 for England.
Yep.
Madness! Complete air shot.
Yep. Yep.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round. Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that.
That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score.
Wait.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Keeper.
Warner gets off the mark.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Big shout. Couldn't get it through the field. Strong appeal. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Confident appeal. Could it be? The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Impact outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. Head got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Beaten on the drive.
Spots.
Head shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Edged. Unplayable.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Broad has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Drives and misses everything.
Just threw the shot too early.
Nicked it. Big appeal.
Yes.
Massive edge. Misses everyone and that's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Quick onto that in the infield. Bowler is confident on this one.
Great work behind the stumps. Did well not to let it through.
Yes.
Edged it.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Yeah.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Gone, brilliant in the field.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
It's a new batsman at number 3 for Australia. Please give him a round of applause.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
End of the over,
and a wicket has fallen. Brilliant over. No runs added to the score.
Wait. Waiting. Yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Really aggressive, but a complete miss.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
This could be out.
A little late on that. No run scored.
End of the over. A good one. In terms of keeping the batters quiet, just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field. This could be trouble.
Well, that was great movement between the wickets. Just fantastic running. Leg byes to the total.
Yes. No. Oh, nice ball.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Yep.
Could be close.
No.
Our mix up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Yes.
Stunning shot. Fired straight back at the bowler and running away for 4.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
6 runs added in that over. Australia are 1 for 27.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Head over the ball. Great
Yes.
shot. That's racing away.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Warner has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Needs to be on target.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. "15 runs coming from it. Australia are 1 for 42.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Yes, keeper.
A couple on offer here.